Hello everybody, it is Michael from Hollowed Throws, finally back with another video, and it is great to be back after my week break that I had. As you can see, I have finally moved back home from college. I officially graduated, and now I have more of a permanent set for videos for you guys. But today for this video, I thought we'd do something that I haven't done in a while, and that being theme park news. I haven't done anything for like Disney, Universal, even my local theme parks in what seems like forever. So that's why I will be covering all that for you guys and trying to make it more of a monthly series. Something like a theme park news bulletin or something like that. I haven't really thought of the name just yet, but it's a working title. But anyways, before we get into all that, make sure that you are subscribed and have the bell notifications turned on to get notified whenever I post a video. And also, while you're at it, go down in the description and check out my Instagram and my Twitter and follow me over there if you have not already. I kind of post a little bit more news more frequently over there, so if you miss it over here, you can find it over there. But now let's head into the video. So I will be breaking the video down into parts. Each individual theme park will have its own section in the video. As you will see in the description and on the video, it will have each individual part spread out. So we are going to start off with Disney. So Disney World has its 50th anniversary coming up. It's super fast approaching. It's in October 1st is the first day of the 50th anniversary. And the castle has been seeing a lot of additional add-ons being added to it for the 50th anniversary. And the past month, they've had a lot of preparation for it. Now, some major attractions in the parks for the 50th anniversary have been getting extensive facelifts ahead of it. The most notable one recently being Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which will be doing a renovation starting June 7th through the 12th. And we'll be getting a new coat of paint, a whole bunch of different maintenance things that will be fixed for it ahead of the 50th anniversary. But one key attraction that has been closed since the park closed its doors in March of last year has finally graced us with its return. The People Mover in Tomorrowland at the Magic Kingdom has finally reopened for the first time since March of last year. And personally, I am super happy that it has returned. It is one of my family's favorite attractions at the Disney World Resort, and I couldn't be happier that it has returned. Moving through the other notable attractions that will finally be opening for the 50th anniversary, we get to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Now, this attraction copy from Paris Disneyland has been in the works since 2017 and will finally open to guests on October 1st. To talk about other things that will be taking place at Disney in October or during the fall season, we will now start talking about the details that were revealed for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party replacement, being Boo Bash. Now, Boo Bash, unlike the original party, will not have any complimentary candy, any shows, or even a parade. Instead, they will have a cavalcade and a few complimentary snacks and treats, which in most cases for these after-hours events means like bottled soda, bottled water, popcorn, or even a Mickey bar if you get lucky. And the only issue with this is the monstrous price tag that has gone along with this event, where it can range at its lowest point being $130 all the way up to a $200 price tag for Halloween, and anywhere in between that price point. It is absurd what they are charging for an event that is half of what Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party was. And personally, I think that this is a terrible move by Disney, giving us a watered down event for double the price. And honestly, I feel bad for anybody that is planning on purchasing tickets for this just for the sake of going. It's just not a good event, and at least what I can expect. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. But I don't think it's going to be a good time. As COVID vaccines have started to roll out across the country over the past couple months, they have started to loosen mask requirements at the Disney World parks and the Disneyland parks. As many of the mask requirements, including not having to wear it outdoors, and now moving social distancing from 6 feet to 3 feet in the Disney World parks. This has started to kind of move us towards back to normal, but maybe, just maybe, it's a little bit too soon to be moving towards this direction. Now moving on to Universal news. Like I had covered in a recent video, they had started doing cast and pass holder previews for the Velocicoaster, but since then have started soft openings for the Velocicoaster during normal park hours. Now, unfortunately, I left Florida before I was able to do that, so I will have to wait until October when I get down there to be able to experience it myself. But it has been a rave review from a lot of regular park guests ahead of its June 10th opening, which is, at the time of recording, 7 days from now. So this time next week, hopefully a lot of you guys will be in line to go on the Velocicoaster, because it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go on that. Now, along with its opening, a summer tribute store has been added to Universal Studios Park. A Jurassic World themed tribute store has invaded the Studios Park, and honestly, as you can see here, Universal did post a little walkthrough of the store, which, like I said, it looks awesome. And with all the little minute details and nods to the original movies, every time Universal opens a new tribute store, I say, I don't know. I don't think they can top the last one. But once again, from the Mardi Gras tribute store to this one, I definitely think they have topped it. And it leads me with so much hope for an even better tribute store when we get to HHN season. But along with the tribute store, they have started a summer food festival to celebrate the Summer Olympic Games in Tokyo this year, 2021. They have a lot of different food items that are themed to that, including a bunch of voodoo donuts that are for the Olympic rings, as well as some other nods to other countries that are going to be involved in the Olympics. But as far as HHN news goes, Orlando hasn't been much on the track of any news. The Orlando HHN account has started to become more active over the past couple days, which may lead to an announcement following the opening of the Velocicoaster on June 10th. Maybe a week or two after the beginning hype starts to settle down, we might see an announcement. Fingers crossed. But to give you a little bit of your HHN fix, we do have a little bit of news from HHN Hollywood at Universal Hollywood. They have a little bit of news as a lot of their construction has started to ramp up a lot following most of the mandates over there being loosened a bit. So as you can see here, we have facades for a lot of the mazes starting to go up. These new two mazes that are in the Curious George, like next to the Curious George garage, have started to make their facades pop up, as well as the maze in the Waterworld queue having its facade up, as you can see, is looking like it's going to be for Halloween 3, which I really hope comes to Orlando and possibly could be replacing the Billie Eilish house that was supposed to come last year during the event that got canceled. Along with the Waterworld queue, we also have a facade going up in the Parisian Courtyard. There's no news on what these could be. There's rumors, but there's no actual cut news on what any of these could be. And finally, we will have a little bit of other random bits and bobs of news from around the country, including starting off with theme parks in California have started to open over the past couple months, including Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, SeaWorld. A whole bunch of theme parks out in California have started to open, which is a great sign. And initially they were open for just in-state ticket holders, but now starting June 15th, specifically for Disneyland, they will start opening up for out-of-state guests, which is amazing to see that they have started to open that up and is a great sign for California tourism. Now, also within the past few days, Busch Gardens Tampa has officially announced that Howl-O-Scream will be returning this year with a 28-night event with 5 houses, 8 scare zones, and 2 shows. Those being the Rolling Bones and the other show that they had last year. Big show. I can't really remember the name of it right now, but it was a family and crowd favorite last year at the event. The price of this event is going to be $30 a night, and if you want the unlimited pass, it is $80 a night, which is a great value for the event that you're getting. You're getting 5 houses, 8 scare zones, like I said, but 2 of these houses are brand new, never been seen before, and 3 of the other houses are reimagining of previous houses that they've had at the event. So I'm really stoked to see what they do this year. One of the new houses has been rumored to be a vampire themed house, so I'm excited to see how that turns out. But the last little bit of news that I would like to cover is from one of my home parks, that being Six Flags Great Adventure. They have recently started to test out their new RMC Raptor, the Jersey Devil coaster. And honestly, you can see right here in the little bits of the point of view that they have put out that it looks amazing. This claims to be the tallest, longest, fastest single rail coaster in the world, and I personally am extremely excited to possibly get on it within this summer, because it is rumored to be opening and announced to be opening in 2021, but there is no set date on it yet. But RMC Raptors are probably my most favorite new coaster concept that has come out over the past couple years, and I really want to ride one. This is my best chance to be able to ride one for the first time. So that will wrap up our new Bulletin breakdown for the month of May and some of April. If you enjoyed, please make sure that you drop a like and also comment down below if there's any other big news from the parks that I mentioned that I missed over the past couple months. Just let me know down below and share it with the rest of the people that are watching this video. But as always, I've been Michael. This has been Howl-O Thrills, and I'll see you guys next time.